An explosive investigation has revealed how the British Foreign Secretary threatened the International Criminal Court's chief prosecutor. The threats happened in a phone conversation in April 2024 between the UK's then Foreign Secretary David Cameron and the ICC prosecutor Karim Khan. It happened weeks before Khan called for arrest warrants against Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, and 3 of Hamas's senior leaders. In a heated phone call, Cameron reportedly told Khan that going ahead with the arrest warrants would be like dropping a hydrogen bomb, and that it would make the ICC look like it was losing the plot. Khan responded to Cameron's threats of withdrawing from the Rome Statute, saying that if it were to occur, then it would have to accept that the rules-based system would be dead. Cameron replied, saying that Khan was making a huge mistake and that the world was not ready for this. A month later, Karim Khan went ahead with the charges, indicating unknown figures had attempted to intimidate him and his team.
It is critical in this moment that my office and all parts of the court continue to conduct our work with full independence and impartiality. All attempts to impede, to intimidate, or to improperly influence the officials of this court cease immediately.
Well, it was a very heated conversation, and we have to remember that this was an unprecedented situation. Our sources tell us that Cameron repeatedly shouted over Khan, spoke aggressively, and that Khan had to ask to be able to finish his points. And Cameron told him he was making a very serious mistake. He told him you have to step back from the brink. He said you'd lose the dressing room with the ICC's major allies like the UK and the US, and he said ultimately twice that the UK would withdraw from the Rome Statute, which is the ICC's founding charter.
From what you understand, how did this phone call leave Karim Khan feeling?
Sources who spoke to him just hours after the call said that he seemed very upset. He seemed surprised by what had happened. He didn't reference Cameron directly, but he said he had had a call from a statesman, a world leader, who had told him, who had made this threat, and he said, I don't like feeling pressurized. He said, I won't say if it rises to blackmail. Khan said essentially this leader had debased the nation, had debased a people, and that they had no right to do that. So this seemed to be a very momentous moment in the history of the ICC, and so the history of the rules-based order, because Britain was one of the architects of that order. It was one of the countries that actually founded the ICC.